To be a leader means to be in the lead and to be constantly updating one's knowledge and studying business. Find out more in today's show. Welcome back to Year 5 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the translation of Japan Sales Mastery. My latest book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, and the Japanese translation is Training de okane mo muda ni suru no wa yamemashou. We are bringing this show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 264, The Boss Needs Sparking. So let's get going. Our education moves through many transitions. We do our basic academic education at school and university, and then we hit the University of Life. Company education programs begin with very basic induction sessions. We may be studying technical subjects for regulatory requirements or the firm's specified areas for further study. We might get some rudimentary soft skill education, although the majority of companies rely on OJT, on-the-job training, particularly in Japan. During the middle management years, we might get some leadership training, or in the case of large firms, be dispatched to some worthy academic institution for a week of executive training. The instructors are academics. The case study methodology is a favorite, as is group work. Often the course colleagues are from around the globe. The whole thing is fascinating and very cool. The nature of the approach means we are usually focused on the middle to distant future, very macro and broad in nature. It is hard to grab hold of something from one of these courses and start executing it on the first day back in the job. These experiences happen infrequently in one's career because of the cost in terms of money and time. They are delivered in big doses and then separated by years, or possibly it was a one-shot and you're done game. What about ongoing education? The frequency is a key factor. Those who drive and spend some considerable time in cars have access to a mobile university, courtesy of MP3 recordings, podcasts, or apps. The same for those doing the daily commute on trains and buses. There is such a wealth of knowledge available today. It is astounding. Most of it is free. These days, you can also go onto YouTube and learn just about anything. TED Talks are great for specific topics, and there is now a self-paced study mega industry based around information products. These are for a fee and are usually provided by practitioners rather than academics. The academic world itself is also putting out their offerings online for free, so we stand before a tsunami of knowledge heading our way. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Welcome back. However, are we spending our time fruitfully accessing this cornucopia of information, insight and wisdom? Often we are not, because we are so busy working in our businesses that we have little time and energy left over to work on our businesses. We're all creatures of habit and routine. We've found a way through all the complexity of modern life by trying to minimize the scope of what we do. The problem with this approach, though, is that we go into stasis. Business keeps unfolding and evolving, and we have to keep up. In this age, new developments can make you a buggy whip maker before you know it, and you can be out of business. Anyone in Japan remember iMode? It was pretty good, and a world leader in its day, and now it's gone. BlackBerry, MySpace. By the way, did you see that press conference with the heads of Nokia bemoaning, we didn't do anything wrong, after Steve Jobs killed off their business with the introduction of the iPhone and the app universe? That is one example that highlights the power of challenger technologies and systems. The viewpoint of each successor generation is different. Those who grew up with the telephone differ from those who had the fax and differ from those who wield the mouse. Now we are walking around with massive computing and interconnectivity in our palms through our digital devices. This means that whatever you learnt even 5 years ago on that executive course is probably redundant, or soon will be. If that was the final investment in you by the company, what have you been doing to educate yourself? As the boss, you need to keep studying, keep pushing, and keep it going. Are you doing it though? Look at your timetable. How much is allocated to study in a week? Reading the newspaper doesn't count, by the way. I'm talking about more specific efforts in your business area of speciality. If the boss isn't growing, then how can the business grow? I hope you enjoyed today's show. Get on it. And so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarney.com. It's awesome value, so please check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Touches in Nooshie show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcasto show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcast. Also, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television show. Every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery show, and every Saturday, Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and please join us in that endeavor. In episode 265, we are talking about where should the formality line be when presenting. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you, and we have only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.